All right. Good afternoon, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Child, somebody is really, really weird. Like a whole community of people. You might have been in hermit mode, but there's a whole community of people that have been in a relationship with you that you didn't consent to. Okay? Let me just. All right, give me a second here. Hey, Janet Judd. Hi, Mina Moore and Noy Tarot and Strugs. You're blessed. All right, got it. I needed to get on my phone to make sure I could hear myself so I'll know when I freeze. Okay, so I'm getting two different energies and two different messages here. There is a warlock that's a part of, y'all know, a cult that was targeting you as their victim to energy harvest from. And they had you stuck in a community that you had in a relationship with, all your neighbors that were gang stalking you. These people actually believed that they were in a relationship with you, all of them collectively. And right now, these people are in denial. Matter of fact, somebody might be about to move or relocate far, far away. And these people, they literally are in denial, like their hearts are broken because what they had going on was a form of a Truman Show, like literally the form of a Truman Show. And they're double checking with each other and they don't, and they're upset. And again, it's because their income was being subsidized by this group connected to the government to gang stalk you. And when you go, so does their money. The contract already ended, but they were kind of hoping that if they calm down for a little while, they'd catch you off guard and still be able to, from time to time, get a couple of dollars to do things to you from time to time from different people that want to energy harvest from you. But you're no one's prisoner. And these people, literally, denial came out. And they're, whoever this warlock is, they're worried because they feel like they're getting ready to lose someone that has been a friend to them and kept them in their life for a very long time that wanted to energy harvest from you. And you are the star here. You were the person that everybody was going to harass, energy harvest from. This warlock's best friend, it could be a woman. She wanted your energy and she's never going to speak to him again because she can't get it. Because all these people lack structure and discipline in their thinking and in their lives. They're all dysfunctional. And somebody's in denial that it's a failure, kaput, it's done. Because these people feel with this discipline in the reverse energy that there was a feminine that was contracted to organize your torture in your community where you live. And that feminine, they feel like under her guidance that she was too excessive and too reckless and she did too much. See, what they were doing to you was supposed to be subtle, okay? It was supposed to be a little more subtle, not enough to make you want to detach and literally up and relocate and run away. It was just supposed to be enough where they could take little bits of your energy off at a time, little bits of your energy. But when you refuse to date anyone in that community, which whereby no one could have sexual access to you, they weren't getting enough of your energy. So whoever the head was, this kitchen witch energy, she felt like she had to become more aggressive in her tactics to get your energy by getting people to do the most to you because they didn't have this community didn't have a sexual connection to you. So they had no direct connection to your energy spiritually or physically. But they feel like she went overboard in her tactics. And because she wasn't subtle enough, she ruined it for everybody. And she was their fearless leader. Okay. Now, hope, new views, awareness, philosophical, spirituality, whoever you are, you're about to live a wonderful life. Okay. And for somebody that's relocating, you are about to be completely free of these people for the rest of your life. Okay. These people, you'll never see them again. I don't know, for somebody, you might be going somewhere where there might not even be people of the same culture or race as wherever you're living at right now. Like it could be a mixture of a certain people there, and wherever you're going might not even have people that look like them, the people that have been attacking you. Okay. Now, these people are upset because you have in the close, not even in the future, very close, you're going to be able to make some changes for somebody. Now, prison in reverse. Everybody is losing right now because you were supposed to be a whole community's prisoner. Like you were supposed to be their prisoner. Like you specifically. You were supposed to be these people's prisoner. And everybody in your community knew about you. Okay. And everybody's losing right now. And it's like, oh, you're breaking up with us. It's like some kind of demonic principality that is possessing all of the people in a certain area. And those of you that understand spirituality and even grew up in the age of anime with those cartoons, they often depict this. Y'all understand that there are archonic demonic principalities that can possess multiple people at the same time, because that's what gangstalking is. You understand? Gangstalking is when a whole bunch of people are under the same spell at the same time, and they all are doing the exact same thing. And the reason is because it's some kind of entity that is possessing multiple people at the same time, that has them all in the exact same energy as a monitoring spirit, because that principality wants your energy. And when you live in a place of spiritual darkness where there's a very powerful demonic presence and principality there, often most of the people are possessed by that demonic spirit. You understand? Yep, they all have the same entity. So that's what's going on here. That's why they feel like you're breaking up with them, because all these people feel like you're in a relationship with them. And all these people were all in your business, in your home, because they had people in the government helping them, everyone looking out for each other. It's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. Okay. It's such a culty vibe. Rich man is a woman that did too much in your community while you're leaving. Okay. For somebody is relocating also. And there's a feminine that they can thank for that, because there's a feminine kitchen witch that did way too much. They went so overboard. Okay. This person might have even interfered with your children or your child. This person possibly invaded your personal space and life on a whole nother level. They crossed too many lines. Okay. And law enforcement did not do their job with this person. So they can thank that person for whoever in my collective is relocating, because they did way too much. They went way too overboard. You are no one's prisoner. Okay. And Rich Man she was so desperate to become wealthy off of being the conductor or the orchestrator of the people in your community to gang stalk you, that she went overboard. She went way too overboard. And it's ending it for everybody, which is good anyway, because it was meant to happen. Okay. With courtship here, somebody's mad because they're not going to get in a courtship with someone. I have good gentlemen here. Now, somebody has a daughter. Somebody in my collective has a daughter also. She may be a young adult that I'm picking up on in the cards. Your daughter is spiritually attacking you. Okay. Whether she is in the same city as you or if she lives somewhere else, if she talks to you or if you see her in person or whatever, and you get mommy energy, like she tries to put on like a baby, like, mommy, I miss you. Y'all know how some of these grown kids can be sometime, when they know how to tug at your heartstrings. Somebody's daughter has an entity attachment, and they know how to push your buttons, and they know that you love them, and they committed fraud with these people that might have pulled them in, possibly between high school and college. And they're worried about getting in trouble for committing fraud or for being connected to, they're not connected to these people any longer, but they are afraid right now. Okay. They're afraid right now because of what they did when they were connected. And someone's daughter is spiritually attacking them. Okay. And she puts on a facade, mommy, I love you, and puts on a baby act. I'm getting like someone that gaslights you, and gets into talking almost like a baby, or some childlike energy, to elicit, oh, I remember when you used to, to get you into some kind of energy, where you're like, oh, you're still my little baby or whatever. And then they go spiritually attack you. Okay. So that's a sidebar I'm getting as well. Somebody's daughter is spiritually attacking them because they committed fraud, and they're worried. And if this is your daughter that's spiritually attacking you and you're relocating, if you have a daughter that came to visit you out the blue, out of nowhere, uh, this is for the person relocating. Your daughter is trying to slow you down from relocating. Your daughter is trying to slow things down for you, because of what she was connected to with these people, and she's worried about a tower. So she thinks that you won't pick up that she's trying to slow you down from moving and see if she can manipulate you into staying where you're at. Okay. I know that's hard to hear, but sometimes, our adult children, they have free will, and sometimes they have entity attachments, due to their inability to set proper boundaries, with toxic people, places, and things. And they will hopefully make it into their North Node. And if they don't, they'll just continue to repeat cycles that will keep them in their South Node, and they will experience bad karma as a result of it. Okay. But I mean, it is what it is. And what is this good gentleman energy and gift, please? Somebody that was trying to do something that was destructive and reckless to you. This is someone that's very cold hearted and malicious. They might have made an offer, a spiritual offer, or made an offer to this man or woman, that's manipulative, some king or queen of wands reverse. Y'all know that can be a very sexual person. They made somebody an offer to be reckless with you. Okay. And what about this good gentleman energy? Whoever you are, you're not stuck, and you're not going to be stuck. These people, they can't regulate their emotions. The King of Swords. What is the King of Swords? They might have tried to do something reckless, with a new connection of yours. The Three of Cups reverse. But somebody is victorious over them because somebody's emotionally intelligent, and they're self-sufficient. They don't need these people's money. Okay, so for somebody, this older man made an offer to a kitchen witch energy to connect or try to connect with, maybe wherever someone might be relocating to, or maybe someone new that you're speaking to about a new job or a new place or something, and that person doesn't need their money. I mean, even if they do, they turn them down. They're not going to work with these people. I have an Emperor energy here, and I have the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody may not have been closed off to something. The Queen of Cups taking quick action. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is the Hangman? A Knight of Cups, and they're sad. Somebody is disappointed and sad. Okay, because they couldn't create a conflict and somebody let somebody go. So somebody may have entertained a conversation with someone about doing something to you, and they released that person. It wasn't what they expected, and they released them. And what is this gift energy? They might have offered somebody something. The Empress reverse, that's Libra energy, and then the Queen of Wands. Somebody might have offered somebody a gift. The Queen of Wands could be an older man or older woman. In distorted karmic energy, something was a missed opportunity, and somebody might have already gotten over something, but somebody offered someone a gift to do something to cause you some kind of imbalance. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. But something's over. The Hermit. Yeah, something's over. Somebody's already, somebody might be in hermit mode trying to heal right now. Okay. So what I'm getting is somebody tried to go back to a Libra or an Empress reverse to make them an offer of a gift to do something to cause you some kind of imbalance. But that person is in hermit mode and they're trying to heal right now. They don't want to be involved in what these people were doing any longer. They are focused on their own life. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump on into this read and see what we got going on here. But yeah, there is a whole community of people that are in denial that they're going to lose somebody, because this whole community feels like, hey, you're in a relationship with all of us and you don't talk to any of these people and none of them talk to you. But their relationship with you is like that of an abusive, toxic Ike Turner, Danny Glover, Color Purple type relationship, where we want to just have you here to abuse you and to be childish with you and to break in your house and to do stupid stuff to mess with you and to follow you when you leave your home and do goofy things. That's the relationship we have, and we don't want you to go away. I don't believe you can't leave us. Yeah, of course you don't know them, Diane Garrison. But these people, they feel like they're in a relationship with you. For some of you all, because all these people are a part of the same damn cult, they give these people access to camera footage of you in your home and personal things going on. Because it's like these people really admire you and they don't see you as a regular person. And some of them feel like their lives are, these people are stuck in cycles doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. You know, a lot of them are stuck in cycles and will never leave their hometown. So it's like supposed to be like entertainment for them to be able to watch you and for them to do things to you and be like, see, you're not better than me. Look, I watched you and I watched you wipe your ass after you took a shit and you do it the same way I do it. You know, it's some weird energy. It's some weird energy. But they got you in this place wherever you live at, and it's like a Truman Show. It's like a Truman Show, only you're the star of the show. And the people that have been put there to do spell work on you and gangstalk you, they're people that are stuck in cycles that may never ever leave their community. So to watch you and to try to shit on you and to watch you through cameras and be able to hurt and abuse you and do things to you, it makes them feel good because you're the star. Okay, it's like that. Child, damn all them laws. Ain't no laws no more. Y'all can call about HIPAA laws and violation and constitution. Don't none of that shit mean anything. Okay, none of it. No privacy. You don't have any privacy. No one is enforcing any goddamn law of HIPAA, of privacy, of confidentiality. Forget all that. People are just doing whatever the hell they want right now, okay? And I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying people are anything goes right now, okay? Right now, unless you're a billionaire or have a lot of money, anything goes. And people are doing whatever the hell they want to do. That's it. That's it, and that's all. People are doing whatever the hell they want to do right now to whoever they want to do it to. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So don't sit up there and think you have privacy. The only way you have privacy is if you don't got nothing going on and these people really just honestly don't care about you. Okay? Let's go. What are the messages? What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read? Yeah, somebody knows it's over. Somebody knows that you can't be stopped and you won't be stopped. Somebody knows that things in your life are coming into alignment, and they better treasure the memories. They better treasure the memories that they had of doing whatever they was doing or having access to you, because these people's access is being revoked to you. Okay, and it's a failed mission. If you were supposed to die, or they were supposed to harness energy from your womb, and everybody was going to get paid money by doing spell work and shifts, it's over, and they're not going to get it, and they're burdened. And everybody is trying to put their retarded heads together to figure out something they can do very quick and strategic to avoid a tower of losing you. They don't want to let you go. This is sick. This is demonic. This is very sick and demonic. They literally see losing you as a tower. This is a community of people. You don't even know these people, but they see losing you as a tower, like you are their whole world. Okay. And they're like, no, where are you going? No, just weird. What is the obstacle right now? And they're thinking of something they can do as quickly as possible, just something stupid. What is the obstacle? You know what they're like? How many of y'all ever watch Toy Story? How many of y'all ever watch Toy Story? Anybody ever watch the Disney cartoon movie Toy Story? I think I might have seen all of them. I like them. In the Disney cartoon Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear and Cowboy and Buzz Lightyear. What's his name? Buzz Lightyear and the cowboy guy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They went Infinity and Beyond. I was gonna say that first, Empress Love. Yeah, Jessica. There was a scene, I think in Toy Story 2 or something, where Buzz and Woody went to like new territory, and they were supposed to be like in a toy store somewhere. And there was one of those machines with the claws that you put 50 cents in, and the claw comes down, and the claw like picks up a teddy bear or something. Y'all know they have them in Chuck E. Cheese and places like that, and they drop it in the slot if you can grab it with the claw. So you know how in Toy Story all of the toys are alive, right? When humans aren't watching. So what happened, this is kind of the energy. It's like in the movie Toy Story, when Buzz Lightyear and Woody went into a toy store, and one of them got dropped in one of those machines. And there were all of these little things that look like, it's weird, almost like a Care Bear, like a blob or something like that. It's just like a formation with two eyes and two legs, no arms, or maybe two arms. They look like Teletubbies or something. But all of them looked exactly alike. They were all green, and they all had antennas. And all of them were like, I want to be chosen. I want to be the chosen one. And all of them were jumping up and down, jumping up, bleep, 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 bleep. Who will be the next one that will be chosen? Who will be the next one that will be chosen? And that's all they knew. That was their whole world and their whole existence. And I think Woody was trying to rescue Buzz Lightyear out of there, or vice versa. And he put money in the machine, and the claw came. And while the claw was coming down, all of them started jumping up and down, bleep, bleep, bleep. I want to be the chosen one. Me, please, please, I want to be the chosen one. The hand of God is coming down to choose one of us that are divine enough to be chosen. It's like they live in a tiny little world, and their brains are this big, and their consciousness and awareness does not go beyond that toy machine. And all they know in their existence is that one claw that comes down, and they don't understand the claw, because the claw to humans is just, it's a toy. You put money in the machine and it grabs the toy. But to them, that claw is everything. To them, that claw is the most exciting and happening thing in their little world. You understand? And it's the only thing they know. And that claw is God. And if you get chosen and picked up by that claw, I'm the chosen one. That's how these people see you. That's how these people in this little Truman Show thing, that's how they see you. They look at you like you're a Buzz Lightyear or a Woody. You're something they've never seen before because of your energy, okay? And because of your intellect. So having you be removed is just like removing him from that machine with all those little green creatures, bleep bleep type energy, okay? And that's what it's like. So they all feel like, no, you're leaving us. We wanted you to guide us. Only these people just want your energy, and they want to do spell work. The problem is somebody's backstabbed and betrayed, and they have to let something go, and they can't persevere with something they were doing. So their obstacle right now is somebody who's backstabbed and betrayed. That means somebody wanted to try to do something, but they're backstabbed and betrayed. Tell me more about this. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Somebody thought that they were going to cause an imbalance for you. And that Six of Cups reverse is letting me know that this is something like in the recent past, maybe like in the last 72 hours or so. Okay. Somebody might have planned for somebody to manipulate you or come towards you to try to cause some kind of imbalance, almost like in real time. So this is letting me know this is what's going on like right now. So when we talk about the past, this could be yesterday. Okay. Somebody was trying to slow you down and cause an imbalance. Talk to me about this, Spirit. Tell me more about this present situation with this Temperance in reverse imbalance. Okay, it was a missed opportunity. Whatever somebody was trying to do, it was a missed opportunity. Go ahead. What were they trying to do with their goofy self? Yeah, they didn't get what they expected because whatever they were trying to do was not justified. Now somebody has more bad karma. People do not understand something, even for whoever's daughter this is. These people, they just be so ignorant. Even our children sometimes, you know. Do you understand energy? Do you really understand that you have a bank account, a spiritual bank account? And do you understand from the age of 14, about 14, right up to say around the age of 30, when your light bulb and your frontal lobe becomes more developed? Do you understand that every single action, every ism and schism, everything you say and do creates an ism? Do you understand it's an ism of either good karma or bad karma? And do you understand that the more toxic things that you do and you say is a deposit, a spiritual deposit that you're making inside of a bank? You understand that? And even once you realize that, even if you're a young adult in your 20s, and it's like you say this to people and it goes in one ear and out the other. You are making a spiritual deposit and you don't know how that withdrawal, you don't know how it's going to come back to you. But later on in your life, after you're 40, when you're ready to reap the fruits of what you have sown in the first half of your life, you're already born on this earth with some trouble, the Bible says. It says that you already, when you were born upon this earth, just like God knows the number of hairs upon your head, you were born here with trouble. And then you get trouble on top of trouble. And trouble is talking about your karma. You have karma from a past life. And every life there's karma until you become aware and work on yourself and start burning off all your karma until you reach mastery, which takes a very long time and many life cycles. So every life cycle, you're born with sin and you're born with karma that you're bringing into the next life from the past life. And then the things that you begin to do from the time that you're aware and conscious of what you're doing in the present life is the karma you're building up for later on in that life and the next. So, hold on, got a commercial here. So that karma that you were already born into this lifetime with, when you came through your mama portal, is gonna be doubled with the karma that you create all throughout your early 20s and 30s. And then you're going to see what you did, and you'll be able to tell when you get to your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70, 80, 90, 100, depending on how quickly you learned and completed your lessons and cycles. So to even our children, or just any young people out there that you feel like, yeah, whatever, it's going in one ear and out the other. Well, I'll deal with it then. Baby, you don't know how it can come back. Baby, it can come back as a terminally ill disease that you might have to spend 10 years with before you heal. But they don't want to hear it though. You're making spiritual deposits every single action where there is any ill will and ill intent. No, you cannot circumvent your karma. You are going to pay for it. And later on in possibly your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, you're going to be wondering, why am I having this bad luck? Why did this happen? And you're going to forget all these little things that you're doing. Okay? So somebody tried to do something and they got bad karma. It doesn't mean something happened to them right then and right there. It means that there has been another deposit made in their spiritual bank account. You understand? So, and look, it's right here with the justice card too. Child, somebody just made another deposit in their bank account. And it's bad karma. And that's not what you want to be doing. Because it was a missed opportunity, because what they expected did not happen. What did they expect to happen? Okay, so somebody connected to somebody, Queen or King of Pentacles. Someone can have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart that was already disappointed about something that they were trying to get away with doing to you. I'm trying to see what this is. What is this expectation? Lord, what is this expectation that wasn't met? They flipping my cards off. My ring is coming off too. Maybe somebody was supposed to divorce somebody, and look, the Hierophant comes out. See, my ring energetically, I'm telling you, slides up and down my finger when they want me to talk about a marriage. Somebody was working together with other people through magic, through financial manipulation to affect your finances, through gangstalking tactics to put you in an energy of fear. Like, I'm a woman, I can't be alone. I might as well get married, at least for safety. Somebody was working together with other people to get you to get married to somebody that was closed off to you emotionally. Somebody was trying to help people to work together to manipulate your life in such a way where you would get into a marriage with someone that's close to you emotionally. And that would be because they would make it hard for you to work. They would make it try to make you sick so you couldn't work. They would try to affect your finances, make sure you couldn't make a certain amount of money, and you'd be struggling and feel like you'd be more comfortable if you were married and there were two incomes. You would be afraid because people are following you everywhere. And if you have a man in the house, it'll stop. These people were doing multiple different things to try to find a way into your home. And I'm talking about your spiritual house. They needed a sexual connection to you, these weirdos in their community. They needed access to you sexually. They could do all the spell work they want, but they could not harness your energy because of your spiritual protection. They could not put you in an energy of fear. They wanted a direct connection to you to access your energy directly. And the only way to do that directly is through sex. And you would not date or marry anyone in this community at all whatsoever. And somebody was helping them to orchestrate different tactics in your life to try to back you in a corner so you would be open to a damn marriage. The Knight of Pentacles reverse has to do with an orchestration, but it's a Gujam orchestration. It's something negative, something deceitful, something dishonest. That's why it's in the reverse. Child, so the expectation wasn't met. You're not connecting with anyone in this community. And ain't nobody in this community damn sure getting no sexual access to you. Somebody, you went into hermit mode. You were like, let me get up under this blanket. You bought a whole gray bathrobe. The hermit. For some of y'all, they was following y'all to kidnap you because they were going to try to take you somewhere and SA you. At one point, for some of y'all, y'all know from my past readings, they actually, for some of y'all, were following you around in a van to kidnap you so they could SA you. That's how desperate they got for your energy. That's how you know this is some kind of archonic demonic spirit, principality, wherever you are. Okay. These people had no effect on you. Okay. They could not change your perspective at all. And they couldn't create an illusion. You're not scared of these people at all. All right. What's the Two of Cups? These people had a relationship with a Leo for somebody that everybody's disappointed by, because they just thought sure that this person would be able to do magic on you and put you into some sexually promiscuous energy like the Queen of Wands reverse. Ciao, bye. And now this person's about to be homeless. And the people are mad because their group relationship with you is over, that you never agreed to. These weirdos, okay? And somebody's closed emotionally to her that she was financially codependent to. Ciao. Weirdos. They are really weirdos. They're really, really weirdos. All of them. If you look at them, they probably look like weirdos. I'm telling you. Somebody keeps saying that's because they're not human. That's because they're not human. They've been whispering that in my ear for days now. Over and over again. And somebody's calling me by like my nickname. Okay. And they like, I'm not gonna tell you my house name, but they like let's just say Nene. They like, Nene, that's because they not human. Listen, they're in human bodies, but they are not human. Somebody just keeps literally whispering that to me over and over again. They were able to obtain human vessels, control over human vessels, but they are not human. What are the messages? That basically it's like demonic possession. You ever met a real demon? Have you ever met a real demon? I mean, I have met a real demon, several of them before. Okay, I had a baby by a demon. 25 years ago, I had a baby by a demon. Okay, when I ain't know no better. But what do you think a person that's under full demonic possession is? That means that they have taken over the vessel and the consciousness of someone that is a human person with a soul, but they willingly made a contract or agreed to allow a spirit to attach to them. So they're not sitting in the seat of their consciousness. So they are not in the driver's seat. They're not running the show. And a demon has taken over the whole vessel. And that's why they have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, because these demons feel entitled to your energy. They're like, who are you? Who do you think you are? A child of God? This is my realm. What are the messages? In divine timing, when somebody's under spiritual judgment, and in divine timing, when the lesson is learned. Let's go. Somebody got to learn a lesson. These are petty crimes. Yes, these people, this idiot using alpha male strategies and watching kitten heel videos. And for those of you that are new, Kitten Heels, y'all know, is Kevin Samuels, aka Kitten Heels. That was our nickname for him. Message. Any more cards before I pull these cards? My ring is coming off. Somebody might be getting divorced. Somebody might be getting divorced. A mason, somebody that might be a mason might be getting divorced. They might be a mason. They might be a judge, or they had a relationship with a judge or something like that. Let's see what the messages are. Ooh, they're coming out all over the place. Okay. Return to sender. Something was returned to sender. Finally, that was actually funny for once. Thank you. That was for me. My ancestors said I finally told a funny because of my secret desire to be a comedian instead of a tarot card reader. Somebody might think I got a genuine mental illness. I would rather be a comedian, but I can't keep the jokes coming. It's 50-50. It's hit or miss. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes I be on, sometimes I'm off, and I'm trying too hard. It's hit or miss. Okay, so this is about a work relationship. Somebody might have worked at a department store that might have filed bankruptcy. Okay, this is someone that has a genuine mental illness. This is somebody with a genuine mental illness or disability. Okay, you have been heavily spiritually protected at this time. Somebody that from someone that works or worked at a department store that could have filed bankruptcy. Okay, this is about a work relationship. Random crime or act of violence is divine intervention. Oh my. And in divine timing, when the lesson is learned, petty crimes. And this is someone that uses alpha male strategies and watches Kitten Hill videos on rerun and watches Red Pill. I should have made a Red Pill card. I should have made a Red Pill card. This is a Red Pill graduate. This man completed the Red Pill course. This man has been Red Pilled. Okay, who's this person with a genuine mental illness and disability with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion? The King of Pentacles reverse. This could be a man or a woman that is not connected to their spirituality or any form. This is someone that's very materialistic, very shallow, and they're closed emotionally. Someone could be a Sagittarius, man or woman. This might be a Sagittarius. I don't know. But whoever this person is, something got balanced. Someone was closed emotionally. So this could be a friend of yours or someone you dated. They have a genuine mental illness. Oh, they tried to cause an imbalance for you. And you didn't see that this person was trying to cause you an imbalance for somebody. Okay. You were heavily protected. The 10 of Pentacles. They were either trying to cause an imbalance to your money, your abundance, or your spiritual power. Someone could have even worked at a job in their community or somewhere, in wherever you live, the state or whatever, where the whole job was a coven or the whole job might have been a cult. You understand? They might, they might all be connected. Okay. I feel like somebody worked at a job where everybody is a part of the same cult, except for maybe a handful of people that come in and out. But the main people are all a part of the same cult. Okay. I have the 7 of Swords reversed. They didn't get away with it. And all these people, what I'm getting is we're supposed to work together where you live and where you work, literally between where you live and between where you work to steal your energy. And there was somebody that you connected with on this job with a genuine mental illness that's under spiritual judgment right now that was trying to get close to you so they could set you up to be energy harvested from at home and coordinating at work and home for you to be harvested from. I have a King of Wands here. Somebody that might have been in their ego, but somebody didn't take a risk. You're too confident. That might be your energy. Okay. You could have fire in your chart. You could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placement, or you're extremely confident. Whatever these people thought that they were going to do to cause you an imbalance, your self-esteem is too high with that King of Wands energy. And the expectation wasn't met. You might be in your ego a little bit. Whoever you are, whatever these people thought that they were going to do to cause you an imbalance, I feel like you were in your ego. I feel like you might, in a healthy way though, you might be like a Beyonce. I got a big ego. Okay, not an unhealthy ego. I'm making a joke with the big ego. But whoever you are, you're very confident. You know who you are. You're well spoken. You're beautiful inside and out. You're intellectual. You're independent. You've been independent for a very long time, and that gives you a sense of confidence to know that you can stand on your own 2 feet. That means that you're capable. That means that you're smart. You're coordinated. That means that you're balanced. To be able to live your life as an adult independently and take care of yourself and handle your business, especially if you've raised children or a child, that gives you a sense of accomplishment and a sense of confidence because you have the will to do and desire, and you do what you do, obviously, because you're doing it. You understand? So that's where your confidence comes from, because you know what you are, and you know you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. So why wouldn't you feel confident? It speaks to your abilities, your talent, your skill, your strength, your wisdom. So whatever imbalance these people were going to try to cause, I'm sure part of it had to do with trying to manipulate your confidence, maybe catfish you. You were going to be the butt of a joke or maybe many jokes. These people were not able to do that to you at all whatsoever. You were supposed to marry. You were supposed to get married to an older man in that community. And what was this person supposed to do? I feel like they were supposed to put your whole life on display and humiliate you in front of everybody. This was the plan for you in the past. Be close to you emotionally. There it is. The Ace of Cups reverse in the past. This is a job that you worked at in the past that's connected to the community you live in. And there was an older man that these people were all going to work together to try to manipulate something to see if they could get you in low confidence. And they were going to try to get you to marry some older masculine that would be close to you emotionally. And then these people's plan were to all take shots at you and to try to make you feel like you are absolutely nothing when you are completely everything. Literally, you got a whole community that feel like they was in a relationship with you. You are literally everything. You Michael Jackson energy, you. You understand? You George Washington Carver energy, you. You Ida B. Wells energy, you. You are everything. You Harriet Tubman energy, you. You understand me? You're everything. Your energy embodies everything. But these people were all going to work together, and you were going to like be the lifelong butt of their joke. They were going to try to convince you to lower your standards and to make you feel like you don't have any possibilities, any options, or anything in your life, like you were like them. They wanted to convince you that you were like them or beneath them so that you would get into marriage with someone close to you emotionally, an older man, and then he was going to drag you in the mud in front of all these people to make them feel good. And they wanted to do all this to you because you're a star. Like it would make all of them feel good to take someone that's physically and spiritually and energetically attractive and drag them through the mud and make all these weirdos feel good. Like, oh, this is so fun to be able to get somebody like this and to do this to them. It makes all of us feel good. Okay? That's what they was going to do in the past. They stupid. And now all of them are under judgment. Let's go. Under spiritual judgment. You are heavily spiritually protected. What's this random crime or act of violence energy? Child, bye. As if they could. Child, we know who we are. We know who we are, baby. Fire, high vibration. We bring that fire, and you will get burned. We spit that hot fire. You come toward us trying to tell us something different than what God told us. Oh, you're going to get shot at. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak. We will spit hot fire in your face. You come toward one of us trying to tell us something different than what God told us. You must be crazy. Ciao, bye. Goodbye. What is this random crime or act of violence? Child, somebody's under judgment. Something might have happened to somebody. Telling you. See, these are the kind of people that would invest their energy and time into doing this to a human being out of jealousy and envy, instead of investing that work into themselves, because they hate the cycles that they're stuck in. These might be people that walk like penguins too, and they might sleep with the fan on. Child, random crime or act of violence. What is this random crime or act of violence? I just saw the tower. Random crime or act of violence. Child, trying to convince somebody something. Like, no, you're just like me. No, honey, I'm not like you, honey. I did my shadow work, and it wasn't easy. Shoot. It took a lot of praying, a lot of loneliness, a lot of isolation, a lot of reflection, a lot of time to think, a lot of sad thoughts, a lot of nightmares, a lot of being stuck in a cycle for a very long period of time in the same place, so that until I learned certain lessons. I did my work. And if you truly did your shadow work, I guarantee it. If you know if you did your shadow work or not. And if you're a person that truly did your shadow work, you know that it was not easy, because shadow work can go on 10, 15, 20 years to get to a certain point. So if you've completed your shadow work, can't nobody tell you nothing at all. Like a black woman with a PhD. Y'all know how we get, especially if you talk trash to us and try to put us down and try to make us feel like we was nothing. Child, y'all know how we can get. Child, you done completed your shadow work. You all shiny now. Your spirit is all shiny and buoyant and beautiful and supple. I'm talking about your inner. I'm talking about your mind and your spirit. You know, you are nice and pretty on the inside now, and somebody want to come telling you ain't nothing, and then try to hook you up or find a way to connect you. Look, they didn't cut me off. Somebody triggered. Oh, I am still on. Okay, I was about to say somebody triggered. You know, when you done did your shadow work, judgment. So this is a judgment. Somebody's under judgment that might have gotten fired and lost their job. And a crime or a random act of violence could have already occurred. It could be about to happen, or this is getting ready to happen in the near future. And this person is under spiritual judgment. So I feel like someone is going to be the victim of a crime, but it's their karma. And it's that alpha male strategist, red pill, kitten heel person that was orchestrating between your community you live in and the job you were working at one point, because it said this is about a work relationship, you were heavily spiritually protected from. And these goofies between your community where you live and work, we're going to work together to convince you that you were beneath them and that you were nothing. And you know you did your shadow work, and you know you're everything. Which is why they would look really crazy to you, because they're also weak-willed, and they're also, these type of energies are weak-willed. They're weak. They don't speak up for themselves. They're afraid to speak their mind. A lot of them will huddle together in groups and wait for a leader to tell them what they should be thinking and saying. You know, you got groups of all these weak ass people that can't stand on their 10 toes and stand on their power and defend their square. But they want to try, a bunch of weak people trying to convince somebody that's strong, standing in their power, that you're beneath them. And these people won't even speak to you alone. They need 20 people all at the same time. And then you go ahead and speak up. Say something to them. No, you say something to them. You say something. That no backbones. Yeah. But that's how these demons are. These demons don't have no backbone. They have no backbone at all. And you see them all. Oh, did somebody over here have something to say to me? I mean, y'all are pointing and snickering and whispering. I'm right here. What is it that y'all want to say? What is it that you want to say? You know, and then everybody go scurrying over to a corner. It's these type energies that do this gang stalking, goofy stuff. Nobody has confidence. Nobody can speak their mind. And no one can even articulate what it is that they want to say to speak their mind. You know? Let's go. Tell me about this person under spiritual judgment with this random crime or act of violence. They got fired from their job. Somebody might have been weighed down with something or burdened because they did not meet the expectation that they were expected with the relationship, the lovers. Okay. And that's them and this whole community, the relationship they had with these people. Okay. So whoever this masculine is or feminine, take it as it resonates, the relationship they had with these people, with the Six of Pentacles, they were giving to and taking from, they could not orchestrate with you what they wanted to orchestrate with you. This crime, the Page of Pentacles reverse. They couldn't orchestrate what they were trying. I can't make it up. They couldn't get away with it. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. Tarot card readers, y'all know what that means. This has to do with a job, career, work, but work that's deceptive. This has to do with work that's dishonest and lacks integrity. You understand? Yeah. They accept that they're failures. But of course, you're a loser and you're a failure if you engage in activities to cause imbalances for other people and you're not even doing good your damn self. You don't got time to be starting stuff with people when you stuck in a cycle, mentally, psychologically, bad relationships, financially. You need to go work on yourself. You need to go focus on yourself so that you can get your money up, get your life up, work. Did y'all, child? Anybody seen a recent picture of Missy Elliott? Has anybody seen a recent picture of Missy Elliott? Y'all remember hee-haw. Have anybody seen a recent picture of Missy Elliott? She looks beautiful, y'all. She looked like she's 25 years old. She looked like she's 25 years old. And all these people were commenting, oh my God, she aging backwards. Wow, she's in great health. Wow, she blah, 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 blah. And somebody put in the comments, this is what minding your own business will do to you. This is what minding your own business does. Take a look at her recent picture, y'all, when y'all get a chance. Sister looked beautiful. She looked good. She looks good and young and beautiful. Even better than she did when she was younger. And she was always beautiful. She was always very beautiful. But I mean, you can tell she's been chasing herself. And all her energy has been going into chasing her own self. When you mind your own business, your life improves. Your money improves. You get in alignment. You do your shadow work. How you invest your money, everything that you do, you start to get in alignment and you get wisdom and become more creative and you get in better health because all your focus is on you. So when you finish with one thing, you find something else you can work on that has to do with you, your finances, your looks, your everything. That's what minding your business can do. But all these people that got all kind of backwards, upside down, backwards, distorted issues going on in their life, health issues, money issues, they all got time to put energy into trying to stalk you and cause problems for you. And then they wonder why they are cowards. And then they wonder why they get karma later in life and they're dealing with all these problems. Somebody's getting in a car accident or it's going to be a violent crime. Okay. Something came towards somebody very quickly or something happened very quickly to either Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody has both fire and water in their chart. Somebody, they might have been drinking or celebrating with Empress in the reverse, maybe, Queen of Pentacles, and something happened. Tell me about that. What's that Eight of Wands? What is that Eight of Wands? The Emperor in the reverse. Something happened very quickly to their finances. The Ten of Pentacles reverse when they got fired from their job with the Three of Pentacles reverse. They got fired from their job, and a Queen of Pentacles reverse got mad or did something here. What did this Queen of Pentacles in reverse do? The death card. Something was a bad investment. And something completely ended. As soon as they got fired from their job, which was to host with this King of Wands reverse energy, woman or man, in your gangstalking at work and in your home environment, they got fired. Somebody broke up and left them, and something didn't go in their favor. Good for them. They deserve it. So if this random crime or act of violence did not happen yet, it's about to. Somebody's closed emotionally. You might hear about it. I don't know. Somebody tried to quickly cause an imbalance around someone's home. Somebody came into somebody's community or home where they live to try to quickly cause some kind of imbalance to somebody. Wow. And somebody might be stressed out now at night about something. What happened? They're the wounded warrior because of something somebody did around somebody's home. Wow. And it got illuminated. The Empress in the reverse. Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. Oh, and now somebody can't get a new start. Child, an older man or an older woman either sent some energy or caused something to happen around that person's home. And whatever happened around their home, it didn't go in their favor. And it could have been a random crime or act of violence. And I'm going to leave it right there. I don't know exactly what happened, child. I don't know the deets. I don't got the connection that others might have to these government agencies to get all them details. But there's some older man or older woman in the reverse that was mad at them apparently for something else. And they either sent something toward their home or they did something themselves around their home. Child, somebody could have sent somebody towards somebody to do something to them. Child, either way, it's karma. What is the final message? Somebody might be a Leo. Final message. Somebody wasn't expecting something. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. What is the final message? Final message. Yeah, something's over. Something's no longer hidden. And someone's very emotional that this is over. And all these people have bad karma they have to deal with right now. People might be trying to gaslight somebody about something, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone could be trying to gaslight people into still sending magic toward you. But people have given up. You've moved to calmer waters. You ain't worried about none of these people, High Priestess. Okay. For somebody that's relocating, you relocating. And people are like, it's a waste of time. If we couldn't get it done in so many years, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to be able to do anything that significant that's going to affect them that much before they leave us or whatever. For somebody that might be relocating, the Moon card, but somebody is still, they're the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's still connecting with people to attack you. But most people are not cooperating with them because they don't have no money. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. This community's like, you're going to have to give us the money. The Three of Wands reverse. And no one's getting what they expected. Okay. Give me one card to end this read. These are weirdos. Something they did to y'all was not justified at all whatsoever. None of this was justified. None of it is ever justified. None of it. Final message. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Page of Swords. Final message. Somebody might be watching somebody. Somebody's being watched right now. Somebody with this Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles reverse and this Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody is watching someone right now that's still in destructive energy that wants to drain you. And that might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. One final card. Yeah, I already told you that. But they're being watched. That's the message. Okay, that's it. That's what it is. Okay, got it. I can't make it up. There you go, right there. I can't make it up. Look at that. So I told you nobody's cooperating with this cancer right now. This cancer is making offers to people in your community to still Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but the moon card can be considered Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. They're making offers to people, but they're getting rejected. Now and then someone might take an offer, but they're not really taking it because they don't have any money to pay them. And they're in some destructive energy. They're in some energy where they're like, I don't care where you go, where you move on the planet. I'm going to keep on blocking your love life and trying to find a way to take your sexual energy. I'll do magic on you no matter where you go. This person is on a fast train to hell. They're dying. Their life is just like a train going down straight downhill. And they're just, you see, this is very destructive energy they're in right now. They don't care if they die. They don't care if they sleep on the street, and that's exactly where they're going to end up. And they're being watched. They are being watched with the Page of Swords. They could be living in their car. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is justice, and this is their fate. Didn't I tell you a long time ago that the whole delusion of it all, when you are not in alignment, your chakras are unbalanced. And when your lower chakras are blocked or unbalanced, it causes distortions in your third eye, which has to do with your perception. Everybody has a third eye. And your third eye allows you to perceive and predict the future and to have wisdom, foresight. But when it's blocked or distorted, you will be stuck in a cycle of an illusion, believing in a fantasy that appears more real than it actually is, and you'll be stuck like you're on a treadmill, chasing an outcome that will never happen. It's really a delusion. The carrot's not even there. You think you see a carrot, and it's really a mirage. And the thing about it is, what happens is these people, they get stuck in a cycle doing something over and over again, and then they get an eviction notice on their door. And they're like, oh, don't worry about that. Any day now, we're going to make a comeback. And then they get thrown out their apartment and they stay with a family member. And after a while, they like, look, you're not contributing nothing to the household. All you doing is stalking somebody and doing spell work, and you ain't making no money. You're going to have to move. I'll let you stay here a few more nights. And they go from the family member's couch to a motel. And the whole time, their life is downgrading. They're stuck in an illusion that they're going to catch the carrot on that treadmill. And that's the delusion of having a blocked third eye or a distorted third eye. Your foresight and wisdom is off. So you make bad decisions that land you homeless in the street, pushing a shopping cart, talking to yourself, casting spells at the bus drivers every time they stop at the bus stop and ask, sir, are you getting on? And you yelling magical words at them and throwing your boo-boo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go to certain cities and you see people that have completely lost their mind and they walking around talking to themselves and look like they throwing spells in the air, they're stuck in a cycle chasing something, and they don't notice that their life is downgrading. Now they're in a hotel and they're throwing magic at you from a hotel, but they can't keep up their money. Now they're in a homeless shelter throwing magic at you, and now they're in Tent City. Okay. And now they're at a bus stop and they didn't forgot about you, and they throwing magic at the bus driver because they think the bus driver is connected to you. Now, I wanted that divine feminine's energy. I bet she married that bus driver right there. I'm going to attack him and see if I can take her energy. Hocus pocus. And now they doing spell work, standing at the door of the bus, and the bus driver cuts his ass off, slam the door, and pull off. And he there every morning. Yeah, crackheads or meth heads. But this is how their life downgrades because these are the people that didn't learn the lessons. The light bulb never came on. They got stuck in a cycle. They didn't complete the cycle. They did not balance their dark and light energy. And they ended up stuck in an illusion that landed them in the street. And that's not everybody. That's absolutely not everybody that's homeless. Groceries are high as hell right now. I'm just saying. Y'all know that's not everybody. I'm talking about people that end up throwing spell work, walking around with boo-boo on their behind, and drawing pentagrams on the floor by the bus stop. And I know y'all are like, who did you see? Yeah, I did see somebody doing that. I saw this crazy man that looked like he was straddling dimensions, and he was at a bus stop, and he was throwing magic. Every bus that came, when they opened the bus, he walked up there and he cursing the bus driver and throwing magic at him, and he drawing pentagons on the floor. And I was like, another fallen warlock, another fallen warlock that then attacked the chosen one, that at one time was driving an Audi. They were driving an Audi at one time. At one time, they were driving some kind of Mazda white truck or something, or they had this kind of car and they thought they was the baddest witch or warlock in the land. And now he's at the bus stop throwing magic at all the bus stops and rubbing boo-boo on the back of his pants. Okay? This is their justice, and this is their fate. Guys, I love you. If nobody else tell you, Kwan Yin do. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And I will see you all later, and have a blessed and safe Tuesday.